Alright, so this is a suggestion via Patreon. The name of the video is Funny Advice for Unattractive Guys. This is coming from Bill Burr. Let's check it out.
Being ugly sucks, don't I know it? Hello, Bill Burka. Just wanted to say thank you for the podcast. Been listening for the past 2 years, and it's one of the little bright spots in my life that I cherish. Well, isn't that nice?
Right.
Person goes on to say, now let's get sad. I was recently courting this lady.
Let's go.
Who I thought I had a genuine connection with. Oh, gee, what could go wrong? Here's my heart. What do you have to say? We hooked up on the first date. However, during the second date, I got cold vibes and could tell she was not feeling it. Well, you should have walked. You know, De Niro in Heat, you should have just left. After the date, I asked, hey, I felt like I should have made a move, but was getting mixed signals. In which she replied, it was good you didn't, as I am also seeing someone else, and I don't want to lead you on. Wow.
Oh, right.
I see. All right.
One of those.
My question is, how does an ugly guy like me ever hope to find love when all the girls I thought were a little interest just end up friend zoning me? First of all, she didn't friend zone you. You hooked up with her on the first date, right?
Right. She was honest with you, at least.
I have experienced love once and was genuinely happy, but the relationship broke down because her parents didn't approve of my ethnicity, a running theme in my life as I am an Asian male. On top of that, no one really wants to set me up with friends as I am not really a looker. Case in point, my buddy just got out of a relationship and has been instantly hooked up with girls who want to see him. Well, I've been alone for 3 years now. Jesus Christ, you weren't kidding.
Bro, I feel bad for this guy. Well, I'm just going to be honest. I feel bad for this guy. And it's not so much about like overall appearance like that. I mean, it is. It plays a gigantic part, but the fact that he kind of feels a lot of this, he's internalizing a lot of this, right? It's kind of telling me that he has some issues, guys, right? He needs to work on his own self-confidence, personal opinion.
Hidden. Now let's get sad. You got a sense of humor, though, buddy. You're still in the game. If you can make them laugh, you're in the game. In a society that's hyper-focused on look, aesthetic, and height, how can this little Asian man hope to find a girl who doesn't just reject me right away? Sorry if this sounds a little deranged. It doesn't. I feel for you.
Absolutely.
I feel for you.
You got Bill Burr singing?
I've been struggling with these thoughts for my whole life. Now, I'm a 21-year-old male. Dude, you got your whole life ahead of you. All right, 21. Get your head out of the oven. Hang on a second. Any advice would mean a lot and hopefully shine a little light.
But I'm going to be honest, guys. That's not an amazing time for an average male. All right, just going to be honest. That's not an amazing time because think about it. Your counterparts are out here living their life very well, right? I mean, think about this for a second. You're really not going to have a chance for probably another 9 years when they get tired of that very specific, public clubbing, life. Go for an older woman, right? Or leave the country. That works. Absolutely.
At the end of the tunnel. All right, first of all, you're a man.
If you're specifically in America and you're like a 21, 19, 20-year-old man, guys, what do you have? You have no real value like that, right? So leave the country if that's the case. If you can.
It doesn't matter what you look like. All right? It matters about what's in your wallet.
And at 21, that's not happening.
Now, right now, what I'm going to give you advice, okay? If you want advice on how to find love, don't listen to this. But if you just want a fucking hot woman,
right?
All right, you need to make money.
Yeah, right.
Hot chicks don't give a what you look like. They know they're hot, but they know they're only hot for a certain amount of time. So they want to get what the they can get. I'm not saying all hot women. I'm just saying almost all of them. All right? So they want
the vast majority.
A guy that's making money. All right? You start making money, but then the thing about it is, dude, is then you got to start, I believe the kids say flossing. Is that what they say? You got to go out there and you got to stunt.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah. Well, not so much anymore, Bill Burr. All right, that's not what the young kids say nowadays, right? But yeah, he's not wrong, really, in this very specific instance. Really, like all of your woes go away once you have money, right? Or if you're making money, all of your relationship woes instantly go away, right? It doesn't really matter so much about how you appear on the outside to society. It doesn't matter at all, right? But as long as you have, unfortunately, a pretty nice to look at Instagram where you're showing all these things that you're doing or things that you have, and your stock pretty much goes up to a lot of these absolutely gorgeous women. Okay, just to say that I get it. Not all of the women, obviously, but a gigantic majority, and that's just kind of what it is. I'm not saying it's a really good thing, right? But you easily can pull almost anything once you pass like the 6-figure mark, because you could basically pull anything, literally, in America.
Is that what the kids say way back?
And I would say honestly, half of that or a quarter of that in the Caribbean, or like I would say maybe 70-80 in a good majority of Europe. I would say even about 70-80 to 100, I would say, in Europe. In Spain, very specifically, probably 20-40.
Back 50 Cent, right? He said he taught us all how to stunt, didn't he? I think that's what he claimed it anyways. I don't know if he was being like Al Gore when he claimed to invent the internet, but I believed him when he said it. I was impressed. It's a hell of a video.
I'm gonna teach you how to stunt.
You're just I'm giving you advice.
Bro, Bill Burr, these are old man references, okay? All right, we need to do better. We need to get some new, we need to get some much newer references, all right?
On how to attract. All right, this is what you need to do. First of all, you need to feel
Bill
better
Burr.
about yourself.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, if you're walking around like fucking Charlie Brown, with your head looking down at your fucking loafers, yeah, women don't want to. Women like excitement. All right, if you're not excited about yourself, no one else is going to be.
Adventures.
You ever see somebody selling a car? They make it sound like it's a Cadillac. That's what you got to do. You got to start looking at yourself like you're a caddy and not a Chevy Citation.
I don't even know.
All right?
What
There's a bunch of shit that you can do. Start going to the gym. You got to use that sense of humor. I saw it like 3 times in that. All right? Women love to laugh. Okay? If you're an easygoing guy, you make people laugh.
Okay.
And if you make fun of yourself, you know what I mean? You're gonna be attractive to people. And the more you put yourself out there, you got to be who you are. All right? Who gives a shit? There's nothing wrong with being Asian. There's nothing wrong with being short. And you're probably not nearly as bad looking as you think you are. Just get out there, put out a positive vibe. All right? The great thing about, something, one of the hardest things hot chicks have is finding love.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to fuck them, and they'll just lie and say that they do, and they never know who's, it's almost like they're like celebrities, from what I've heard.
From what I've heard.
I always see that in the celebrity interviews. Yeah, it's really hard to trust people. You're going to be fine. You're 21 years old. Someday you're going to be 31 going, what the fuck was I thinking? I was 21. I should have been walking up to women saying hello and putting it out there. What's the worst thing they can say is no. You know what you got to do? You got to stop taking this rejection so hard. All right?
Exactly,
Everybody
bro.
gets rejected in life.
And specifically, if you're like seriously going after like the women that all of the guys with all the money want, bro, your chances are almost, bro. All right, you're gonna have to like lower your very specific standard in what you're looking for, right? Because the chances of you getting what all the guys that actually have a lot of money are chasing, oh no, bro, money is king. Okay, hypergamy is real, right? So yeah, bro. Either you start stepping every single thing in your life up, or you need to. If you're an average man, there's nothing wrong with getting an average woman. Stop chasing the woman that's on the screen right now, right? That's not going to work. Just saying. All right, let's get it.
Okay,
my opinion, obviously.
Nobody gets a pass. You're not special. It's not uniquely sad for you that you got rejected, all right? Welcome to the human race. That's what happens.
Oh, every single day.
I mean, I walked around and I looked like I had a brush fire on my head for the most of my life, and I somehow plowed through that.
Right.
And I have a lovely wife, 2 beautiful kids, and I'm having a great time. And there's no way you're as ugly as I am, okay? So there's your hope, all right? So 2 things. Figure out what you want to do in life, go after it, and start talking to the broads there, or whatever the you're into, and have a good time. And don't be down on yourself, because if you are, you're going to be jerked way more than you're going to be and it sounds like that's not what you want, all right? Now get out there and make me proud. All right, everybody, that's the podcast for February 7th, 2022. That's it. I think I'm putting my money on. I know I'm putting my money on the Bengals. All right, but I'm betting with my heart. All right, nothing against the Rams. I like the Rams too.
All right, bro. All right. I mean, the advice was solid. I'll give you that, guys. I mean, he's not wrong very specifically with the type of like women that he's chasing. But again, I wouldn't even do that, bro. Right? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to say that I've been with a lot of women that are aesthetically pleasing, right? I'm not going to say this out loud, right? But I want you to understand, guys. A lot of it, like it almost doesn't even matter, guys. It's like I wouldn't chase them. The period. I'm just going to be honest here. Don't chase them. Average guy, just go get an average woman and be happy in life. I'm just gonna be honest. Just be happy in life. You have like no drama, right? You don't have to worry about the guy across the street looking at your wife every single day type of thing, right? And again, you'll be happier. So I don't know what his overall goal in life is in terms of the guy called, or I wrote the letter at least, right? I don't know what his overall goal in life was to chase, right? But bro, is it even worth it? Like, who are you trying to impress, right? You're seeing what you see on Instagram and think you want to wife that, bro. Don't do that. Never do that. All right. Let them have that for the Instagram fame and all that other stuff, right? Just, you can look at it, but never marry one of those women, guys. All right. Never in your life do that. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy it thoroughly. All right.